Did you do it?
You're late, Marine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm late to life. I'm early to get fat, though. I did that on time. Right on time.
Good morning, folks.
Are we audible?
It says 0 on, but maybe it hadn't caught up yet. Are y'all hearing us? Y'all got us? All right, 70. So.
Well, that was fast. It's 70 people. Bam. Can one of 70 hear us? I don't really give a crap about the other 69 of you.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Morgan. Let's breathe the mucus-filled air that is T.Kell knives. Are we good? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Yep.
Right on. So, what are you guys doing today? Cool, I don't care. I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. Just kidding. Any special news? Anybody want to ask any crazy questions right off the bat? Or are we just going to jump straight into my...
We're here for them.
Hyperactivity? So, you might hear this region more visceral areasness. C-Dub decided to give me whatever funk that she's had for a week. Pretty much right after the live last week, she got sick.
Josh gave us $99.99.
Josh, you're supposed to be camping. You're camping with your family, but thank you. We'll use that for Tamiflu or whatever the hell. I don't actually medicate. I was drinking some tea that C-Dub made me that's got all kind of herbs and stuff in it. I used to grow all those herbs.
He is out camping, he says. Good morning, EF.
Good morning. So, yeah, thank you, Josh. Yeah, so C-Dub tried to die. Actually, she didn't really get very sick. Our oldest daughter got super duper sick. Our youngest daughter is still kind of sick. And I thought I was bragging.
Hey, Roz got his beautiful combatants.
Yeah.
They looked awesome. He said they looked better than in the Instagram post.
Yeah, man. They're freaking awesome, aren't they? Man.
I don't know if y'all saw it, but he had the We the People on his combatant, and it looked so good.
And I had tried a new technique to use the laser to cut through the top layer of green and expose the black on his grips, and holy crap, they look good. They look super good. I was pretty jealous.
He wanted to take it.
Yeah, I was going to keep it, but then camera wife stabbed me and she coughed in my face.
Josh L says he had a dream he had an agent already.
I was just doing that to be awkward. Did it work? Did you feel weird all of a sudden, or did you think the video died? Yeah, you and Matthew, man, you guys are... Please send it to me early, but the thing is, you'll post.
Javati, Chad.
And then everybody will.
Do Javati.
Yeah, she likes it. She likes the Javati. It looks really good. That's actually one of the colors that DeMarco requested. Had we not all been deathly effing ill this week, then I would have sent Bob his. However, I decided to try to die after they decided to try to die. I don't really stop moving when I'm sick, which is probably why I stay sick longer, but it's so freaking rare that I get sick that I just ignore it. I can't really decide. This is what I tell people. I'm either a giant sissy when I get sick, because I never do, and my body's like, oh, what is this?
Tim, put a little Jack in your coffee and you'll be fine, from Mark Figel.
Actually, behind C-Dub is cases of Jameson Black Label. That's the good stuff, right? We don't really drink ever.
That would be good medicine, though.
It would be good medicine. Whiskey and bourbon are pretty much cure everything.
How are the April piranhas coming?
They're done. We're just trying to ship the rest of the January stuff before we move into April. So they're just kind of hanging out, waiting to be shipped.
So I titled the video New Nightguard 2.0 because we have the prototype, but
I have the prototypes.
The blades are still lost, so we can drool over something we may never
finally
have.
The January ones came back from nickel boron that were lost along with the 2.0s, and I had forgotten that we put the prototypes in there with those. So I have all the protos to tease me, but this is what freaking Ups says. Not Ups, post office. So See, it's got this.
Wait, what are y'all talking about not posting? What y'all got going on over there on Discord?
It's got this red on there. See how that says red, something red right there? It says missing mail search initiated. So it
Good morning, Joey.
Missing since April the 26th. Isn't that effing awesome? Last time it was seen was May the 2nd in transit to the next facility.
Tim, can you say good morning to Joey?
Good morning, Joey. Sorry to be self-absorbed about
Mr. Tim and Mrs.
my
CW.
shipping problems. But good morning, sir. You're famous now. You're famous here. We all know you. And
okay, because Steven, you're going to be the first person to get an agent. They're not posting until after Blade Show. I guess to make people not be jealous.
Exactly.
Are the April Raiders going to have the jumping?
20 of them.
So if somebody wants that, can they reach out?
18 people, because I'm keeping one and C-Dub's keeping one.
Or is that a Patreon only thing?
I don't know. We may just keep those for beta testing. So, beat the crap out of them. See if we need to make any mods. Because when you do a change like that, you've got to make sure everything's right with it. So we only did 20 because of that. So that's what's up with that.
Hey, Roz gave us $20 for some mud coffee.
Oh, I'm drinking regular coffee.
Thank you, Roz.
Yeah, thank you. I need to make the mud coffee. However, I guess the setup is always right here. I could do it. But I'm drinking regular, organically grown coffee.
You got a thanks for your service, Tim. God bless all those who gave all from CB.
Yeah, thank you very much. And, it's my honor. There's a lot of other people that did way more cooler stuff than me, but thank you. I enjoyed my time in. I really did. Do you like that? The snotty.
We got our loyal people on today because lots of people are traveling for
Memorial Day. How many people you got? Loyal people.
160 so far. 167.
That's a lot of freaking loyalty, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm being loyal too. I'm feeling like ass standing in front of you. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better. I've been sick for 1.5 days, and I'll probably be over it by tomorrow.
Hey, Mark D. Hadn't seen you in a while.
But before I do that, I'm going to
Picture Show. What's up?
What's up, guys?
Hey, James Gregory.
So we went over yesterday. I was feeling pretty crappy yesterday. Pretty sure I was running a fever. And C-Dub was cracking that whip. She's like, you seem like you're okay. So we went over there and just did a normal work day because we had to miss some days. We didn't want to get the whole office and all the guys in the build room, build area sick.
It sucks because it seems like every time we do an event, we end up getting something.
Yeah. So
I don't know if it's just because people
are nasty
traveling and they're like, they all come together. They've been on all of these people.
Yeah. And the thing is, when we go to these events, my friends that are there are like these international men of mystery, like Emery and Bob and these other guys and Carl. They all over the freaking world all the time.
I'm jealous, Ryan.
And
He's at the beach.
And then, they get the hantavirus from freaking France. Actually, it's funny. Emery is doing a D-Day jump in Normandy because he's that kind of guy. But he'll probably bring it
the
back.
first year from Blade Show, we were sick the week before. And the second year we got COVID.
First year was nothing because our first year was 2019. So that was like.
I thought we had it right before that.
No, COVID didn't exist yet.
Oh.
So then the next year, 2020, we had never gotten it. Well,
Sam Elliott, Mark?
I don't know.
Says, was discussing and showing Sam Elliott, my Night Stalker, by my ranch the other day in Malibu. Hey, we got some likes from Hunter told me.
Malibu.
From the Blue Angel.
Yeah.
One of the guys that was in that documentary. I thought that was cool.
I know we did a blade for a guy who's an F-35
That's cool, Mark.
pilot.
Thanks for spreading the word.
Yeah, thanks, man. Who's Sam Elliott?
He lives by the ranch.
Who's Sam Elliott? Am I supposed to know who that is? I know you do. C-Dub. You want to educate me?
I actually don't. I think it's a singer, if I remember right, but it could be an actor.
Look,
it's
guys,
somebody famous.
Suzanne will be like, that movie with Sam Elliott? And I'm like, who the hell is that? She's like, you've seen them like 8,000 times. And I'm like, I don't know their names. I don't know them. I see the movie. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's that guy with the hair. Yeah. So now I know who he is. And then I'll forget the next time. I don't know.
I've been told he is an actor.
I'll probably recognize his face. I just don't remember names. Like,
oh, I know who it is now. I remember.
okay.
I can picture his face. It just came to me.
Does it look like this face?
First, people are saying was in Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze, Tombstone. Hey, your uncle wrote Tombstone.
Yeah, my uncle did all the historical research for Wyatt Earp and Tombstone. Robert Palmquist, brilliant guy.
Ryan Henley said the old guy that plays in Roadhouse.
Oh, well, now I know.
Western voice that you know.
Yeah.
Hey, tell him to
stick him. He probably carried a buoy though, like a bone-handled buoy. Right? But he lives in Malibu, so maybe he's just a good actor. He's not country at all. Who knows?
Yeah, Mark lives out there in a cool place.
I know, man. Farming in Malibu. Whatever. I'm not that cool. What happened to me this week? Other than having to distance from my freaking I don't know what we've got. C-Dub's got her suspicions on what we have. I never admit that we have things, so I'll probably just have allergies. Other than I feel like I was going to fall the F over yesterday. But I still have pretty decent energy.
That's cool, Mark.
What?
You might join their animal sanctuary board.
That's pretty cool. We just need to go out there and, well, if it wasn't for the stupid politics, I'd be moving in with him. But, that's it. That's all that happened this week. Cut the camera off. It's done. We're done. But yeah, even sick, I still am pretty energetic. If I'm in the bed, C-Dub can tell you this like twice in my life. If I'm up in the bed, just put a bullet in me because you would already be dead.
Will B said, I've had, quote, allergies for over a week now, ...
Yeah, me too. And I'm a pureblood, so my allergies suck right now. I like that term, BT Dub. Feel like Harry
Hey,
Potter
Lady Picture Show, are you going to go to Spartan Blades? He's working somewhere right near Spartan Blades.
Go in there and slap Curtis in the face and tell him Tim said hey. Actually, those dudes, both of them, they really, to me, set the example of nice guys in the knife industry because there's a lot of other ones that aren't.
Bill Armstrong, I'm pretty sure I saw your order.
What about it?
To be built of his V3.
That's a strong arm.
I think it's going to go out next week.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw your order.
In our absence, the guys have really been stepping it up. So I'm like peering through my freaking Vortex Fury binoculars. They're high definition, so I can see their whiskers. Actually, I don't do that. I just call once a day, twice a day, depending on what's going on. What's up? Do this because I think, yes, you should be present. But
Miss told you're going to Blade Show. We finally get to meet you in person.
I didn't tell C-Dub that, by the way, Lee. Hey, C-Dub. Lee's going to Blade Show.
Oh, okay, cool.
He got permission from his wife yesterday was the final approval date. But he machine gun text me.
Miss told, are you gonna be partying with the
oh god,
what do they call it? The pit?
I got an invitation to go to that I don't know, some industry thing. I've never been invited before. I got invited this time. We'll send you instead. Just go.
And other people are asking about V3 updates. Also,
they'll be shipping this week.
When are the last of the combatants shipping? I saw those. A lot of those are going out next week too.
Yeah, here's what's really funny. I've been keeping my distance from the shop, so I'll go over crazy early in the morning and do some stuff, disinfect everything, call them when they get in.
Hey, Matthew.
And then when they leave, I
nice
go over
unless you insult him. He said you've been polite on his emails. He's helpful if you're just asking questions and needing changes. Those don't bother him. But if you were to say something like
rude,
you said it was going to be this time, then he might say something back.
Yeah, I mean, well, when we were a real tiny company and we had 12 customers, even up to 2,000, it was only me and I was like, everybody happy. But now that we've got 20,000 customers, when I get to the 19,950th person that says the same stupid thing, I may be irritated. And then I'm like, brr, 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 and then I hate it because I am a nice human. So when I start to get that way, typically C-Dub will feed me or take my phone. One of those two things needs
Any
to happen.
updates on the piranhas for March?
We're just not shipping them yet because we still have January stuff hanging out there. So
okay, so am I correct that we're going to get all the remaining FLNs shipped? Then we're going to ship the March special orders from Patreon piranhas, right?
Right.
And then the April.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's going to work. Because and the Tarani. So I don't want to alarm anybody, but the Tarani Kydex has been floating around for 5 days, and it usually takes 2 days to get to me. Just thought you should know that they're in the mail. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna straighten
There
my.
still are outstanding FLNs that are still going to go out.
A lot.
We still are waiting on sheaths.
They're literally built, stacked up in bins, like all of the FLNs, all the TCQs. I verify the guys are building the ADCRV combatants. There were some OD green AEBL combatants that were waiting because I was told by my people in the shop that we're out of OD, and I'm like, there's no way, we just got it. So after they left, no, we were there working yesterday to not get them sick. I picked up a bag of OD green material and said, hey, C-Dub, look
I
at
think
it.
Raider will be before or after Blade Show.
After, for sure.
January striker update.
I was about to say, the strikers are in the middle of heat treat right now. So they're only a few weeks out. So they're heat treated.
Hey, y'all, let's
headed
answer
to-
Bart's question.
What's
Which knife gets carried most by everyone at T.Kell? Y'all answer this too. I assume you're talking about the employees, or are you talking about customers?
Oh.
I know that a lot of people carry the combatant here.
Yeah. If you're talking about Seth, he carries all of them at all times.
Mm-hmm.
But Grant, the combatant's his favorite.
I'm the stalker.
She carries the stalker. Mostly, I carry the Raider for the most part because I like to do really dumb stuff, and that's a very strong blade. And then secondary will be the combatant. But if we're like going out, I'm carrying a defensive blade, which is the stalker, a CG. I've been rocking the agent since I got the first one sharpening. My gosh.
This
blade is
51965 Able, yes. The January combatants are already shipping, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Mhm.
The AEBLs should be done, but then I talked to one of our customers from Germany today, and it should have been shipped, and it wasn't, so I got to investigate that tomorrow. But the ADCRVs are built out. We were shipping a bunch, so there shouldn't be too many left. There is a box of those from Nickel Boron just effing floating around in the universe. So those
That's
are my
cool. I'm
answers.
reading everybody's answers. Most everybody is Raiders, Stalkers, Combatants.
Everything.
Mr. Matt has a Warncliffe. Nightshade Warncliffe. That's a little different.
Yeah.
Andre Barthol's, I carry mostly the FLN and the Nightshade. Do you have the reverse Tonto? That'll be, I'll be happy when that one comes back out. We haven't had it for a while.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't have any.
we're gonna do a giant batch. I've got like one for display at Blade Show. So that's what Blade Show is going to be mostly for us, is showing blades that you can't buy, like my personal collection and plastic knives and like 2 agents. Just kidding. There's going to be some CGs, some Hawks.
Alec Goldie says I should walk around the shop and ask what they're carrying. I do that on Instagram sometimes. We've never done it on YouTube. I'll have to do that for YouTube.
She's done it. What are you carrying today? And then they're all like awkward, like, "Beep, bop, bop, I don't know."
No, Jesse hams it up. He's like, hey. Grant gets a little awkward. He's a little shy.
Yeah. And Seth is hiding behind his boxes so you never see him. Yeah. You like how Jesse tried to talk shit to the guys from Trichicon and then screwed up a bunch of stuff? That was awesome. Retard. I don't even know.
Have you given your son the combatant yet, Roz? I'm just curious how he liked it.
Man, I love the combatant. Mine's on the wall.
Hello from Ukraine, from Dimitros SJ.
Hello. Good friend of mine lives in Kyiv. Ivan Humanik. He makes my little display stands, and he's just a good human. Just a really good, really, really good dude. Man, I remember we were texting before the invasion.
What kind of concert is this, Dennis?
He's telling me
Is it?
It won't happen. Then it happens.
Ukraine? Dennis said there's a concert on PBS.
I
don't know.
They have a lot of them on PBS.
Okay, his birthday's in July.
So
do you want to show the proto yet?
Well, I have all three, and we can just go in order of when we decided on them.
I haven't seen Hunter today. I guess he's still asleep.
Wake up. You got a troll? You need him to kick him off?
No, I just...
All right, so I'm going to hope that we can... Oh, I did it for a second. This thing doesn't really care for me very much. Hey, look at the firearms in the background, but not the thing we're putting right in front of the camera.
Yes, Matt, we do send out tracking when we ship.
This used to work when we would show blades instead of them being really blurry. Ooh.
What happened to Joe coming to fix that?
I guess Joe's...
When you get it to focus, just don't move it, because...
Well, I have to move it to show the parts of the blade.
So what's different about this?
So this was a prototype. We decided on a different one. So you see how it's got the shorter grind? And then this was another prototype. And this is done in Javati for...
Oh, okay, thanks, Dennis. Tim will check it out.
Cool. So yeah, this was another proto, just a Warncliffe version of it. And then this is the one we decided on. The final. So,
hey, Ed, I probably will. As long as I don't get swamped and can leave the booth, I love going around and talking to... Who should I go visit? I've had some suggestions.
So you see, this is the original. And we're probably going to keep it around because some people love this. So this will be version 1.
Is it smaller?
This will be 2.0. You asking me? Or are you talking?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Somebody asked if it was smaller.
No, it's identical profile. See, we use the same exact steel blank. So all we've done is I've kept this on the back, shortened this up, and raised this grind up. So it cuts like a Warncliffe, but it will pierce like an actual Tonto.
Scott Knowlton said hello.
Hello, Scott. I meet your friend in my shop. He came to my house.
Man, I like the original, but these new versions are beautiful.
Yeah, so this one is a different use purpose. You know, deep, wide. And then here's
Ron would like it without a ring.
Yeah? Well, you're wrong, Ron. Just thought you should know. We'll talk about the ring for retention and drawing purpose. See how you keep your natural grip and it doesn't change your grip? And let's do reverse. So what a lot of other people do is they don't make ergonomics where your knuckles staying lined up and you can feel it still. So my rings are different. But if you don't like a ring blade and you like a Warncliffe, you can wait a month and you can buy the Agent 02. So there it is without a ring.
Love it.
You're welcome, Ron. I just invented this for you just now. Woo!
What about the night guards from the January drop? I saw some in the shop the other day. Didn't I?
Yeah, they're getting done, but we got to sharpen those and knock the sheaths out. They'll be leaving in a couple weeks. We're just catching up with the combatants, and then those will go.
So Lee said he'll hang out at the booth for me to go around and film so people could see.
Yeah, which means I'll have to deal with your ass. Look, I told everybody, even Measured Texture, who was basically there to help us last year, I told everybody, it was too crazy behind the booth. Too crazy. I mean, it was like 86 people crammed into a sardine can, and plus we had boxes of t-shirts and boxes of handles, and I brought a bunch of blades. We sold the blades, but we were just tripping all over each other. And we have our kids, we do everything with our kids. So it's me, the two girls, C-Dub, and Grant.
Who wants some?
All behind the booth.
A t-shirt and a hat.
I was like, nobody behind the booth.
A lot of people are loving the new cotton shirts.
Yeah, I love them.
I'm going to give some away.
I'm actually wearing a poly shirt today.
#stuff.
And it's hot. It's real hot. I'm burning up.
I can't even wear those now. Now I'm like spoiled.
I feel like I'm wearing a plastic bag. But I don't know, man. Cotton's where it's at, yo. Besides the fact that the Chinese are putting like diseases inside of the polyester.
No, honey, do not say that.
They're not. That's not even a conspiracy theory. I made that up right here. So don't spread that around.
So these night guards, will we ever get them?
Next year.
The new ones.
I mean, they're gone. They were. It's too coincidental that the AEBL were shipped 3 weeks apart from the 80 CRV2, and they both batches got gone. That's too coincidental.
Oh,
So,
yeah. If y'all want any of the new hats that you see, too, we could do that.
Oh, yeah, we got
on the
these.
website, but if you see something.
Look. See these?
What color? Is that coyote?
No, it's green.
Oh, it is green?
It's supposed to be the same color, but it's hard to tell.
Travis wants the Agent 001. That's what he did as his hashtag.
Yes, I love it. You want to see it?
Uh-huh. Sure do.
This is the one that...
Yeah, and if you win the merch stuff and you want a hoodie instead or something, you can do that.
I just traded somebody one of these, but they haven't got it yet. And he was like, please. And I'm like, sorry, no. Can't do it.
Hey, $1.99 late to the party. Good morning from Zero.
Didn't we finally ship you your t-shirt?
Yeah, yesterday. Well, we printed it yesterday. We were out of the shop and had to go in there when the guys weren't there so we wouldn't get them sick.
Right. So I just sneezed all over your patches because you harassed me about them.
No.
That's a total joke. Anyway, I'm carrying this one in the Fury grip because I think it's cool.
Can I have one of those?
No. I got some others out there. The one that got one last week. We want to talk about all of our presents, our giftses.
Yeah, why not?
How about we go in order that we received them?
Sure.
That way it's fair. So didn't we get Gus's first? Yes.
Yeah, probably. You had to wait a long time for that black hat. It took forever for us to get those back.
Oh, no. So I'm just going to say Gus because I don't know if he wants his name mentioned. So look, this is freaking incredible. You guys see that? So Terzula, if you don't know who Bob Terzula is, you should probably just kill yourself now. Just kidding.
I don't know who it is.
Here, I'll give you this. You can stab yourself.
You know what I think of when you say that? What's that other one? Bob Vila.
Yes.
I think of
Bob Vila had controversy. Remember that?
No.
He did.
$1.99 from Sean Lichtel. Thanks for being a good business.
Look.
Thank you, Sean.
You can't see it because it wants to focus on other things. But whew, I thought the sound effects would make it work, but they don't. So maybe if I just get there it is. So this is a Terzula folder, and I am told that this thing is incredibly difficult to get, and it's in his famous design. It's got this really aggressive swedge on the back.
It feels really...
Man, it feels good. So he did this in collaboration with Fox, and it's the ATC.
I'm going to leave Gus as the man on the screen the whole time.
So...
Just kidding.
Did you put that on there, or did Gus do that?
I did. It was Miss Told's comment. So Roz is torn on this black shirt because the black writing doesn't show advertise as well, but it's an awesome
Here's
print.
The theory,
it looks
Roz.
Good.
People will see something, and they go, what is that? And then the T.Kell is burned in their brain. We've had a whole lot of compliments on that. So thank you, Gus. I've rarely been able to put this down.
I thought the same thing, Roz. I was like, people aren't going to be able to see it, but it is really cool.
People do see it. They see it. They love it, and they see it, which makes you and C-Dub dumb. Both Ewans.
We have a good camera. We spent a bunch of money on this camera. Just, I don't know what happened.
This is the top of the line. The Lumix, like 550i, like crazy expensive, few $1,000s.
We were going to have the photographer come over and fix it, but we were sick. So
but look,
maybe next week.
See, it'll focus instantly and super high def. But for whatever reason.
Cool Band-Aid.
Oh, man. You don't even want to know how I did that.
How'd you do that?
So I got this ultra rare pistol this week, one that was on my list, and I was putting a threaded barrel on it because I also got my 9mm suppressor this week. Great news, great weeks. I mean, the ATF has really been kind to me. All the stuff I've been waiting 2 years for came through in like 9 days. Don't ask. I don't know why. Probably because they could. I'm their cash. Not, they're just gonna like, hey, we need this. Whoop, thanks. So I was half sick yesterday morning, and I was putting that threaded barrel there, and I hit the freaking lever, and I closed the chamber on my finger, and inside the chamber was a chunk of my finger. Man, that crap hurt. I've never done that in my lifetime. I don't cut myself or do things like that. I'm just not prone to doing that. But I got me some pretty serious slide bite, man. That thing just, woo, it hurt so bad. What an idiot. So yeah, I closed my finger in the chamber of a pistol. That's what happened to my finger. So I don't really know what's up with the camera. It likes to show my Band-Aids, but not.
Hunter made it.
It worked before. I don't know. It worked great for a while.
There it is. It works when you get a close up of
put it
your
on my gray beard, right?
And you can see all your like dandruff on your t-shirt.
Beard dandruff. Yeah, that's a good camera. Don't you talk about my camera? It shows the dandruff. Anyway, so this is a Drusilla. I don't understand, because the first couple of weeks it was like, wow,
Cosmic
amazing.
said you got too excited about the new pistol. Just consider it a bonding experience.
Yeah, man. Gosh, German made too. Really super hard to get. And really painful. Yeah. I was tired and sick. And I shouldn't have been doing that. All right, so guys, what came after that? I think Mark stuff did. So we're not going to say last names unless you want us to.
Mike, Brendan, Alma Lewis. You won some merch.
You won some stuff. So Mark sent this.
Send us an email.
With
squared away.
Explicit instructions that I was not to take this from C-Dub Protec.
I got a present.
Yeah. So now she's getting presents, which I think is cool because she deserves them way more than me.
Smackula Jr. got you beat. I closed my finger in a Remington 1187.
Ouch. Ouch.
Hey, Adrian, we tried to call you back.
Answer your phone, you goon.
Look at my pretty purple knife.
Or my dandruff, whatever you want to look at. Stupid thing.
Zero gave us $1.99. He says, would y'all be a sponsor of my tactical group? What kind of tactical group is it?
What do we sponsor? I'll give you some free water so you don't get too hot. I don't know. What's up with this? Paper doesn't work. Yeah,
y'all like this knife?
So it's a Protec. Now here's what you need to know. It's purple. Purple is a high on the color choice for C-Dub, as is black and red. So it's a button lock and it's a warning and it's purple. So man.
If somebody were to order a Nightguard now, what is it, 3 to 6 months from now?
Are there even any in stock?
Who's your hippie? We have those now. We just haven't added them to the website. You can email us and we'll
get it
to you. Or you can order one and just put in the notes, please give me the black and on black.
This is the Protec. What is this?
Hey, Kramer.
Malibu.
Nice to have you 2 Sundays in a row.
So, yeah. So, C-Dub got the Protec Malibu. And then he sent me a SIG. This is the kind of SIG that we can show on the camera. Because it's a knife. And I was telling Mark, like, this freaking thing, it has got such a strong spring that you really got to hold on to this guy. So there's 2 things I like about this. It says SIG. It's a Tonto. So this is the
curvy Tonto.
Yeah, so this is a Hogue. Their partnership with SIG, and I really, really would like to get the contract to make a SIG blade. But if you're not hanging on to this thing, it will come up out your hands, man. Awesome. So this is CPM S30V. So it's a Tonto.
Thank you for my present.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
SIG knives are made by Hogue?
Some are. They partner with a lot of people. And we hope that there's going to be a SIG knife made by T.Kell. But, I mean, Montana's done one for their 320 recently, I think I saw. A lot of people make knives.
Can we order the new Nightguard 2.0 now?
Well, no, because we don't have them. And my stipulation is that when I have the steel, I do it. And we're also trying to get out from under pre-order. And the Nightguard 2.0s were supposed to be for sale this week. Hey, we'll ship them in 2 weeks, but guess what? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. So I didn't even open this.
You didn't?
Nope.
Is it an unboxing?
This is an unboxing.
What
this
is it?
From JJ.
Oh, I haven't seen JJ on today.
All right, well, yeah. He told me this is ultra rare.
Do we get your real reaction since it's an unboxing?
No, I'm fake as shit all the time. Do I know anything but real? I mean, honestly.
Yeah, but you know, if you really hated something, you're not going to say this knife sucks because you want to respect other makers.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be some rare handle material made out of some kind of, I don't know, he said bone, but it doesn't look like bone.
Hey, Zero, you can email about it and we'll see what it is.
It looks to me to be, what was that wood that I used to use?
Did he just send you that for a gift, or he trying to trade
He
it
wants
for
to
something?
trade for something. So this was apparently ultra rare handle material. The handle's supposed to be
Ryan Henley wants to order an Agent 1.
some sort of, we will be,
honey, can you update about FLNs, or do you want me to do it?
again?
Yeah, somebody just asked. Mark.
They're built. The FLNs are built. We're waiting on the freaking Kydex. That's it. That's it. They are literally sitting in bins. And I'm going to call the dude responsible.
Let's call him live.
No. Oh, shit. Sorry, JJ. Broke your knife.
Let's call him live and be like, please send it.
Thanks, Jesse.
He asked if, Gus asked if that was ebony.
He said it was some kind of a bone, I thought.
Umberto said it's bog oak.
How do you know? Do you know?
Because he's a knife expert. He knows.
No, this looks like, what was that freaking African wood?
Borsha wood?
You remember what I used to use, C-Dub?
Oh, that African wood.
The African wood, and parts of it are super hard, and then when you buff it down, I can almost guarantee you that's what this is. Gosh, I can't believe I can't remember the name.
Umberto said, like, very, very old wood picked up from a swamp.
I know what that is, you goon. But that is not what this is. Gosh, it'll come to me because I've used it. I have stacks and stacks and stacks of it.
Cocoa
No,
Bolo,
man.
Ironwood. Thank you, Lady Picture Show. He likes our sheets.
I'll remember. I'll remember soon. It'll come to me.
Tim, ask Google from Wacko Jr.
What is this? Weird.
What?
My pocket was shaking. So I got that. Are we showing all the things?
If you want to, I'm going to give away at least one Night Stalker today. It could be a CQC or a regular.
So this one came from Matt, and we were actually messaging about this morning. I thought that this would end up being C-Dubs because she stole my Microtech Sith that has the first Microtech I ever got, by the way, that I traded. He promptly stole it because it was red.
So the person that said no more Microtechs for me, why did you say that?
So this,
don't like them.
Oops, this is the Hera, and it has the same blade except for hers has serrates, and it's freaking wicked. I mean, this one's easy in, easy out. I've always wanted a Microtech, you know, like the what's the one from Mission Impossible 1? That the Combat Tridoon? That's like a blade I've like forever been like, wow. That C-Dub would straight up cut my throat if I got it with it.
Why is it real expensive?
Yeah, they're freaking expensive. So I saw that when I was a kid in the 90s and fell in love with that knife from Mission Impossible
It
1.
likes Microtechs, just totally focusing on this.
Marathon. So this is the Hera.
Yes, Matthew, totally.
I'm surprised she didn't steal it because it's super easy.
I did tell him he could have it because I've got my red one that I stole from him.
Yeah, man. So I'm really jazzed to be able to have the double-edged one that's not being stolen by C-Dub. So,
Thank you, Chris Cantu.
So there's that, and that actually.
I love it that it auto corrected it to micro texts. Like a text.
Yeah, tiny text.
Micro text. That's the kind of knives I like.
Yeah. So did you ever get an answer as to why someone was hating on Microtech?
Nope.
Okay.
But I am curious.
I've always wanted them, and I couldn't afford them, so I trade them, or you guys give them to me. And
Time
I'm
for a T.Kell out the front from Hunter.
Ooh, man. I had so much trouble with this folder that I'm going to throw this box at that
Josh
string.
said, in my house, it's forbidden to carry anything but a T.Kell. Yes.
That's right. I only carry my blades, and the other ones I look at and play with. Hold on. Let's do inappropriate things.
No.
She said don't do
Hey,
these things.
Jimbo. Good morning.
Whatever. Good morning. Good to see you, Jeff. Glad you're feeling well enough to be on there. Here, not there, whatever. What an idiot. I'm medicated. Actually, I'm not. I'm zero medication.
Hey, Tim, what is an affordable
Yes?
sharpening system for home use?
I recommend the Work Sharp Precision Adjust. It's really good.
Josh gave you $100 for medicine to get better faster.
Now she's going to go buy a Microtech with it. Just kidding. I do need to be nursing myself.
Snot stripe. Oh.
Snot sleeve, right?
Hey, Andrea.
Like
nice to see you again.
So look. So this one is, we'll just say from Zach. Now, Zach sends a lot of stuff. So Zach has an area. This is Zach's area. He has sent these, which is actually kind of flowing into Raymond Johnson's area. Raymond's all through here. I think
so
Raymond's,
if somebody gives you a bunch of knives, they get their own little section.
That's what I'm trying to do, right? But this one, so this is a SOG forge. And he told me that this was super special to him because this was the first Grail knife that he ever saved up for. It doesn't like it. The camera doesn't.
It only
like
likes microtext.
There it is.
Microtexts.
Yeah, see, Microtech only likes Microtech too. Can you see the hamon? Yes, you can sort of see the hamon. So this is a Sanmai, a handmade SOG, and this pattern is, it's called a rice forge pattern. So when they beat it out, it left that forge mark. It's deep in the blade, but it's a VG10.
Morning, Vicky.
Sanmai. And these things were very limited and incredibly rare. I don't even really want to hold it.
Get a steroid shot, man. It really is a freaking miracle drug.
They make your muscles big and your forehead swell.
It really is. Like, we watched that Dr. Pol show, and like every time the dog will be on death's door or something, and they'll give it a steroid shot and it's running around like totally fine.
I'm having a moment here with this SOG.
With your
okay?
knife?
So this is, I'm sorry. So, and the sheath is handmade in Japan. Each one's different. So this piece of cloth, this is all hand stitched leather. This was the first Grail knife he ever saved up to get. Had it custom sharpened by a mutual friend, Michael Emler.
And what made him want to give this up if it's his Grail
I don't
knife?
know. Like I mean, I
want
don't
you
even
to give it back to him. I don't want him to give up his
I don't
Grail
even feel
knife.
worthy to have this. Like I was doing some research on them, and they're incredibly rare.
Why don't you give it back to him and just show it? You know, because if he loves it that much, you don't want to keep it.
But as a dude, when somebody gives you something like that and you give it back, that's insulting. Right? Am I wrong, guys? You feel me on that? Like, he obviously really wanted to gift it to me, and his letter said that it goes to a good home. If you want it back, I will give it to you. But I am incredibly honored that you would even think to give me something of such value.
So Demetros says the reason why he doesn't like Microtechs is something about Tony's actions regarding Axle Gear Company, which makes excellent out the fronts in USA and sells them for $200. I don't know anything about that.
I don't know about that industry drama, but I will tell you that would not be an isolated story that I've heard that people aren't super happy with the proprietor of Microtech. I cannot doubt their quality. I've never had one. That's weird.
Maybe we should try some other out the fronts. Like maybe
I don't know what else
some
is
that are
good.
just as good. Well, some people are saying, let's see, he said, want good USA made out the front by Livewire, Guardian Tactical, Axial Gear, Hogue, Benchmade, but no Microtech.
That's a long list. I just started collecting knives this year.
Send them to us. We'll trade you. Tim likes them now. He's becoming a knife.
You guys have turned me from a gun dude into a knife dude. I don't even know that would ever happen. Oh, and
do y'all like seeing other blades, or you just want to see Tim's blades all day?
I don't know. I mean, people are sending me things. I'm going to show them because I like to know what everybody else likes or what other people recommend. So
everybody's saying Guardian Tactical.
Cool. I'll check them out.
Ruben Reet wants to see the awesome folders.
So look, this is the other one that Zach sent. I don't even know how to say this.
Everybody agrees with you. Don't give it back to him.
That's what I think too. I'd be super insulted by that personally. So this is, I've never had an RMJ. Somebody can help me say this. That's city? I don't know. It's probably some Japanese thing I don't know how to pronounce. I know Ryan likes to do that. So I've wanted to check out RMJ stuff for a while, but he is a local dude, and he came by my booth one time when I first got to start, and I didn't know who he was. Why don't you like Ryan? Camera?
RMJs are slick, well machined. Didn't he try to hire you, that guy? One of the guys from the company?
Yeah, one of his minions,
like as a designer or something?
At one point, said something to me about it, but I don't know how serious they were or if the dude was even actually affiliated with them. But they're local, and this is a well-built blade. I think this has probably had an aftermarket sharpening job, but I don't know unless it's supposed to not have a sharpening tool. I haven't looked, but that edge is super shiny and crazy freaking sharp.
Man, that edge is shiny. It's like putting colorful stuff on it.
Yeah, so it's city.
People like RMJ. A lot of good comments about them.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool to finally hold one because we kind of live in the same space.
Oh, yeah, that deadlock, man. We need to get Rob to give us that deadlock. He bought one at the show. Yeah. I think it was like $2,500.
And I didn't even care about knives at the time.
No, I loved that thing when he showed it to me at Blade Show. The thing was awesome.
Yeah, but I used to be all jealous, like, ooh, other people make knives. And then I learned the industry, and now I know. So,
well, because you just worry, like, Jeremy says every time you put your arms up, your mic gets pushed back and gets muffled. So keep an eye on that.
There you go. That's what's up. That's what I do. So don't do this.
Well, what I was going to say is you realize like there's when people are knife people and they like knives, there's enough to go around for everybody because you always want something different, something cool.
And Raymond sent me this to display the agent at the Blade Show. So this guy, I told him I'd be putting him up there to display a blade. Hey, the camera focuses on it when this. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. I moved my mic so that we would not offend Jeremy anymore.
People said you should put it on your hat.
Oh,
then Simon gave you $20 for a NyQuil run.
Woo!
Thank you.
I'll just drink whiskey instead, man. I try to not medicate whatsoever, which ends up being to my detriment.
Can you compare the Piranha and the Agent side by side to see the size difference? Yeah, if y'all have any questions about any
that
blades,
would be a tremendous size difference.
Yeah, like mommy and baby, like really tiny.
Yeah, so mine has a ring, so I'll cover up the ring. So there's the Piranha, and then there's the Agent. So I don't know.
It's hard to see that it's so much smaller, but it is.
Well, I mean,
it's way tinier.
The handle is about the same length as the whole entire Agent. Is that 3 inches difference? Big difference. The Piranha's little. I mean, the Piranha grows if you put the Sentry grip, but it's still way much smaller.
Liz Joyce likes Crown Vanilla. Have you had that?
Nope. I've only had the original Crown Royal.
That's what all those people drink at Harding Plumbing. They always had Crown.
Yeah,
hidden under
that used to be a thing. back in the 90s, everybody that played golf drank Crown because they wanted to put their golf balls in the Crown bag. I don't know why.
How about Agent versus Ops Hawk from Ray Johnson?
They're going to be, still, the Ops is considerably larger than the Agent. So the Agent is made to be a belt carry kind of version of the Operator. Cool. So focus.
I know that you were, can we talk about the Ops coming? I know you were talking to Jeremy the other day about the new ones coming.
Yeah, so the Ops Striker is officially going to be started very soon and available in the fall. Officially. There we go. So there's a big difference in these two. So kind of a scaled down version. You know, this is a, you know. Hunter
wants to see Agent versus Nighthawk. And what is your preference between the Piranha and Agent, and why? From Bart.
I like the Agent because I am more of a full handle grip type of dude. And the Agent is brand new.
Yeah, Krav said oregano oil. I actually made him some thyme tea this morning.
Yeah, man. Oregano oil is good stuff. What was it? Oh.
Nighthawk versus Agent, and preference between the Agent and the Piranha.
I like the Agent, just maybe because it's new yet. So you'll look, the overall layout of the Hawk and the Agent is going to be the same. So what we wanted to do with this blade was have the same footprint on your waistline as the Stalker, because that's about the max.
Wait, you said the magic word.
What?
Stalker.
Is that a magic word?
Yeah.
Why is it magic?
Because I'm giving away a stalker.
Cool. Guess we're done. So this is about the max length, 7 1/4-ish is about all you can conceal carry comfortably and conceal it. And what we wanted was another, let me grab this other sheath.
Somebody asked to see your sheath setup. Let me go back and get that comment.
So the Agent, so this is the super duper slimline sheath. And
yeah, the sheath's awesome too on this, y'all. It has a really good
You can put the drop clip on it so that just the handle sticks out of your pocket, which makes it really, really slim. You can't see. Don't look at me. I'm not slim.
Can we see your sheath set up where you place your belt clip? It's hard to do because we got this camera just...
All right, so if you see, I pull my belt buckle all the way around to this first loop.
Brandon gave us $20. Brandon Maples, thanks for all you do, even being sick for us circa...
Woo, I just stabbed myself.
Did you?
Yeah, not hard. Because I'm trying to look and make sure I'm on camera and I'm sick. So I move my belt buckle over to here. So see, this is my belt buckle, and then the handle rides over that so that I can pull from there. I'm guiding this in. I'm not used to the Agent yet, or I can grab from here for retention purposes. You know, so, and I don't wear my belt super tight. Man, I'm going to gap myself up.
How do you think, you're going to always carry it horizontal? You think you'll pocket carry it?
I'll probably start pocket carrying this guy because I really like, so you look how slim this is in your finger. So you get that pinch grip and it's very, very narrow. So just this sticks out of your pocket. It's not cumbersome. And look at the width. We were going to try to do this on a video. So the width of this compared to a standard folder is about 1/4 inch difference.
It's a really slim line.
So you get the fixed blade carry for the same exact footprint. Actually, this folder is even bigger. So only this sticks out, and that's good for compliance in those communist states that don't let you carry a fixed blade unless it's in plain view.
Oh yeah.
So some of those places, even North Carolina, close to here, you can't have a concealed carry blade. But if this sticks out of your pocket, that is not a concealed carry blade. The clip is visible, which is their stipulation, and the handle's visible. But it's so slim that I've got my cell phone in here, I've got my AirPods in here, and this still fits very comfortably.
What clip is that, and what grips are those?
So these are the Hades grips. This is the 2.1U, the drop clip that we sell, which works really good for that. But listen to this. I mean, This sheath is freaking awesome. And then for belt carry, I'm using the Discreet Carry Concepts monoblock because I like the monoblock in this setup because it grabs with these little teeth on my belt so that when I jerk it out, it stays clamped. Another way to accomplish that would be the soft loops. Soft loops really lock it in. They're a little bit less cumbersome to deal with. And we have the soft loops on the website now. So those are the ways. And we wanted the retention good enough on this because it's slim enough that you could actually necklace carry this blade.
Hunter said, what would the difference be between that and the 002?
Oh, size-wise? Let's just show them side by each. So I like saying things weird like that. The 002 is a Wharncliffe.
Can you compare those size-wise?
I'm trying to get it to focus. So it is a 3-inch blade for the people that need a good cutter that have been screwed over by legislation. So this is a under 3-inch blade. It's like 2 7/8 so that you can legally carry the blade. So.
Oh, I don't think I asked the right question for Matthew. He was asking a different question. So is your question answered, or do we need to go over it anymore?
I think if I stay right back here, it does great, focus-wise. You can see all the stuff. Just quit looking at my gray beard. So our littlest is sick, right? She was really sick in the middle of the week. And her and I took C-Dub and our oldest daughter to the library to drop off some books. And she would got a little bit of energy because acetaminophen kicked in, and she was like playing around in the truck. So I took the camera and I was like, look, she's a happy baby. And then I saw my gray face. I was like, look at my stupid gray face. That was just it.
That was a great story, honey.
That was it. I just thought you should know because everybody, I know, I can feel them looking at my gray muzzle.
No, they're not.
I'm older than most people think.
Your gray muzzle is awesome. Update with the new website from Sam205J.
We don't have a new website. I just completely gave up on it. 30 grand, who cares? Who cares, right? Actually, it's pretty much done. We're over the big hurdles, so we're testing all the blade builder things this week from the company that designed that software. Getting shipping squared away, and I own like T.Kell knives dot everything on the planet because I'm smart. So we're going to launch it on one of these .org or whatever so that we can test it.
Joe76, my wife loves my multicolored beard, brown, white, and silver.
Yeah. I was going to do mine in pink, but camera wife told me she'd leave me.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you look great. I love your gray stuff.
I mean, I got a lot of energy for being 60 years old.
You're not 60. So let's explain how a lot of people have asked about how the sales are going to go for the agents. So how are you going to release them?
Okay.
Times, dates.
Agent 001, as is normal, will go live Patreon on the 5th at 0. Well, here's the thing. Typically, I do it 2 days before, but we're releasing these at 9 o'clock for the rest of the world.
There's no chance that they're going to sell out. Like, we released to the top tier first. They're not going to sell out. You've got enough to...
I don't know, man. I don't know.
How many are you doing on Patreon?
200.
200.
We got 650 patrons now. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do that noon Eastern on the 5th. And look, it's going to be y'all better get them because we're going to release the other 200 at Blade Show live Friday the 7th.
And then the website will get what's left, or the website is getting another 200?
The website will get what's left, if there's anything left.
That's so sad. We have to be able to offer some to everybody.
Well, here's the truth behind it. Let's look. Let's have some real talk. I made 800 of these things. 800. I have in my possession 400. So I thought I could sell 400, right? The other 400 are at Nickel Boron and not here, and I don't have the sheaths for those. So This will be our first knife in history that is completely finished, that you'll order it and it will ship and doesn't have to be made. I mean, don't do that dumb crap like Amazon sent it to me. I was about to order it and it showed up on my door from Amazon. That's not going to be the case. It's still going to take us a couple weeks to process because when we do a knife drop, we sell 1,000 blades an hour sometimes. And that's not BS. That is real talk. So understand that we can't ship 1,000 blades in an hour.
For anybody that's new
everywhere.
Here, show the Night Stalker just in case they don't know what they might win. Because some people, I don't recognize their names, so they may not even know what the blade looks like.
I'll just show both the Night Stalker and the CQC so they can just get to know.
Which one do you prefer, honey?
Me? I carry the Night Stalker. For a defensive blade, I prefer the CQC because it cuts on the backside, you see. See how that's sharpened on the back? But I do this because I do stupid crap with my knives. Look at, see those grooves in that? This right here.
Is that Blim?
No, this is the first Night Stalker ever made by a machine. The first one was hand ground, and nobody's really said anything.
Ryan Henley said, "To hell with the people at Blade Show." Joking, not joking. LOL.
I mean, I could release them all. Only reason we're doing them at Blade Show 2.
Some people are going to Blade Show to actually get it.
It's the only reason we're doing them at Blade Show and not just a Patreon is because the collaborator of that is Bob DeMarco, and he'll be at Blade Show. So there you go. First ever.
Yeah, we're gonna have him at the booth signing autographs.
First ever machined Night Stalker right there, right? And you guys see that? Do you see the handle on there? Yes. Is that carbon fiber? Show is. Can you have it? Hell no, Josh. You can't buy this.
Yeah, Josh is gonna try to buy all of the
everything exclusive.
What about the Agent Warney? When is it gonna come out?
Here's the secret. Here the real talk is that thing over there. That thing a nickel boron too, man. 400 them damn things. Nickel boron. So really, I could release them at the same time, but I don't want to kill my staff, so I'm not going to do that. So
I heard Op Stalker mention any other op styles in progress from Will B.
If we could get Jeremy's building built bigger and get the machines in there and not stop his production while we destroy his whole operation, maybe. Because we don't have anything really scheduled out because we're trying to get out from under the pre-order. And of course, not losing 200 of the
Savannah Dominguez. You want a stalker.
Wow.
Night Stalker. So you email us, tell us if you want a CQC or a regular.
Congrats.
And we'll get you squared away.
Speaking of Savannah, not the human, the city. They moved CanCon. And I'm not going now.
You're not going to go?
I'm not going.
Why? You don't like where it's at?
It's in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Our smallest knife is the Piranha.
Well, yeah, I mean, overall, but the shortest...
Honey, which... Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish that, what you were saying.
What? I don't talk over you. Go ahead.
Which large blade would be the go-to all-around mercenary, FMF, or sapper?
Okay. There are 3 different use cases. We'll go in the order you said. Mercenary is a really good survival camp combat blade because it's got this heavy point, right? I also did receive back a very rare one of these from someone, from Gene. He changed his mind. He didn't want it. So see how this tip is heavier for piercing? So this one is more of a fighting style blade. Not that I recommend such things.
Hunter says I prefer the FMF.
So for more slicier, these handles are loose. The FMF. I don't know why I hold them upside down like that. So you see it's got a higher grind and more of a buoy clip. And we push this forward. This blade is light and fast, but it is a bigger footprint. So if you're going to be doing a lot of prying and piercing, think about the Mercenary from a slicing standpoint and more well-rounded.
Oh, honey, we were supposed to show people how to take the Piranha grips off.
We were?
Yeah, remember we were supposed to show that last week?
You mean with like just a screwdriver? That's
yeah,
easy.
and like this, whenever they get stuck, and also the Sentry grip.
Sentry grip?
says I prefer the Sapper for my go to hell blade.
Yeah, so Sapper is like take your arm off chop stuff, clear brush, behead a deer if it comes running at you. I mean, it's a monster. It's a thick blade. And it's a lot bigger than the others. So it's a heavy duty, like, you know, you're trying to chop through a car door. That's the one you want. You want to go pull the communist out and cut them up. That's the one. So you want me to take grips off a piranha?
Well, Hunter, remind me what it was. What was the issue? Was it just...
sometimes a little piece of sand from when we sandblast these to get the finish will hang up in there. 9/64 Allen, put it in. It only goes in one side, and then you unscrew it. If they have a tendency to hang up,
they can't see what you're doing.
I know, I'm putting these screws down. So sometimes they'll just spin. I love these instructional focus videos. So some people will say they'll spin. So they'll get a piece of sand in there or a little burr or something, and it won't loosen. So what I recommend is if you can get anything underneath the back, see how there's like a little gap? Put something under there. Okay,
Micarta was spinning. It was...
Yeah, it will. Micarta's a little slicker than if the screws have a slight burr, they'll hang up. Typically, they don't hang up at all. So you can wedge this apart, and that usually will put enough pressure on there to allow the screw to bite on this side. If that doesn't work and you absolutely cannot get it out, you can take a flathead and wedge it on this side and take it apart from both sides. You're going to mar the screw, but we'll replace it. And if all else fails, send it back. But I've never, like, C-Dub will fight with the things. The guys in the shop, like, I can't get this thing out. And then they hand it to me, and 4 seconds later, I've got it out. So 99% of the time, you can get it out.
I need to hear Tim's humorous purpose for the Night Stalker because they loved your commie comment. They did also say don't get banned.
I didn't say anything. You know, we're talking coffee. I said coffee. If you're trying to get the coffee out of the car, coffee. It's the nasal congestion that made us sound like commie. You know what I'm saying? Coffee. See, that's what happened. That's what it was. Would never say such things. You guys are crazy. I know Night Stalker is not named after some serial killer. There is a special operations helo unit, the Night Stalkers, and that's who that's named after. Was that even comprehensive enough of an explanation on the screws, or probably not?
Hey, Angelo, send us an email. Make sure that pretty sure we put your order in.
I think you're wise, Jordan.
We were out of the shop last week.
I think you're wise.
But
I got a text message.
It would go out very soon, if not.
This guy that I know, he's updating his tier so that he can guarantee get him a 001. I've seen people doing that. I told C-Dub this morning, I'm seeing a lot of people upgrading their memberships this week, and that's probably because the agent release is like a week away. Week and a half.
I feel like the blade is priced well also.
Yeah, $275. Yeah. I thought it was going to come in higher, but we're choosing to move volume rather than be rude and charge way too much for it. That's what's up with that. Well, my camera's going crazy.
What else can I give away today?
You give away everything in the world. That's what you do. That's what you do.
I know I could probably do another Night Stalker. Do we have anything else I can give away? Probably a Blim Nighthawk, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we had been able to be at the shop, she'd have a lot more Blims because she would know more what we have. It's time for coffee, I can tell you that. You
making it, or you got some made?
I got a little bit of my standard coffee. I just didn't. I guess I could make the mud coffee.
What's the Agent 003?
I don't know if we've decided which one 3 is going to be yet, but it will probably be this guy. So I'll show you 3, 4.
My brother was a Marine in Iraq and Afghanistan, was with Marin Expeditionary Unit 32 and did lots of works with the Night Stalkers.
Man, that's awesome. I was the 11th MU, but I don't know how that's relevant to your story. But that's such an honor that people still do that, because I know it's not super common these days for people to serve. I believe this will be 3. This is like a shorter Night Stalker. And this is my own thing. It's kind of like a little shiv. Wicked. Look at that back edge.
Will be. Wait, you mean you don't want to do what most other USA makers do and inflate the price?
No, I don't.
And we also give a cut to the collaborator too.
That's right.
It's not.
Bob DeMarco's going to get a cut of this because he brought the design to me. So we're not making much on the Agent 01.
But wait, let's be clear. You did a lot on that design. I want to give you credit.
99% on that design. So even in the description that we wrote, it says that, and Bob wanted that known. That
I'm playing with you. Anyway.
The blade shape, I made minor tweaks to from a usability standpoint, but the profile and the idea behind that shape, that was Bob's idea. The grip that he had on there, I'm not going to say it was ugly, but it was ugly, and it wasn't going to work. So I redesigned.
Taylor's Ridge giveaway, question mark? It'd have to be on the next batch because we don't have them yet.
Right.
Have to be when we got them in. How are we looking on numbers? Could we do that? Are we going to update the Taylor's Ridge?
Yeah. It's swedged this time, and that's it. That's the difference. And we're rounding off this front finger well like we've been doing to everything else. But I think the next round of those and the Raiders and the Strikers, we're going to put jimping on them so we can have jimping all the way across the board on everything. Because I really like that look, and I've really become a huge fan of jimping. When I used to bag on it and say I hated it, now I can't imagine a blade without it.
V3 giveaway. We got plenty of sheaths where I could do that.
We got hundreds of V3 sheaths. Remember how that happened?
All right, let's take a vote.
Too many.
V3 or Nighthawk?
Cold coffee. Wait, do we have to give the money back because we were given money for mud coffee and we didn't make it?
We'll use it for our next mud coffee purchase. Can you show the Taylor's Ridge and Raider together, please?
I don't have an updated Taylor's here. Sorry. But I can show you the old one. I did find the one my photographer had from way back. I'm going to take it to Blade Show to just show people what it's supposed to look like. No, Josh. You can't buy all of my displays at Blade Show because they're like one of each. So the new Taylor's is not hand ground. It is machine ground. And it has a swedge. But effectively, I mean, same exact grip, but
it looks way better with the swedge.
Yeah, it's got a swedge, and it's a wider blade, and it's a lot higher grind. So this is really a poor representation of the Taylor's Ridge.
I don't think he wants to get rid of that mercenary. You didn't even want to sell it to Gene, and then
I know
because it was the very first one you made, right?
Number 2.
Yeah.
This is the first one. Where is
Somebody was saying we could do a giveaway on that return mercenary.
So
Matthew McCann says, thank you for your service, Tim.
Yeah, man, it's absolutely my honor to have served. So this is what was going to be the mercenary CQC.
Why did you elect not to do that anymore?
The tip is just not strong.
Oh.
So this was my personal in the battle worn finish, but we don't do the battle worn finish anymore because the company that did it was impossible to work with. Wonderful finish. Very difficult to deal with. And now that we make 20,000 blades a year, maybe they would reconsider being easier to work with. But they didn't, so whatever. I like the look of the battle worn. I just didn't like the durability or the management.
Is the April Taylor's Ridge going to have a new sheath?
Yes. It'll have the updated sheath.
If you want the We the People engraving, you can just order engraving and then write in the notes, We the People engraving.
So under the grip of this knife, it's got the manufacturer date and 002. So this was number 2 made. This was the first. So this is 001. So we were going to CQC it, but the tip just was not strong enough on it. So we didn't.
And yes, you can buy our screws. There's a screw purchase on the website.
I think an up-and-coming knife maker has been buying them, and they're wanting to buy them on a production scale based on an email I got this morning. When we sell those, that's my cost. So
they're expensive to make.
Yeah, they're very expensive to make. I would show you the pistol that the same guy makes that makes our screws, but I don't want to get banned.
Well,
from
it's
YouTube.
on we have a YouTube video on it.
Yeah, we got YouTube video. It's the Lionheart Vulcan 9.
He makes our screws.
He makes our screws. Yes, somebody tried to be a troll a while back.
Hey, JJ, we were showing that knife you sent in earlier.
Yeah, what'd you say that grip was made out of? Because it looks like wood, and I thought you said it was made out of a bone. I don't know. Anyway.
One more question. How weak hand belt carry is the Taylor's Ridge?
About the same as the Raider. It's just a wider blade. So carryability, it'll be about the same. Because it's still...
Wacko, I'm sorry about that. One of the guys that was filling our bags put a bunch of the wrong screws in there.
Oh my gosh.
We probably sent 100 of those out. Maybe.
I don't know. I noticed it while we were packing orders. I'm like, what is this? And then C-Dub goes, oh my gosh, how many of these do you think we sent out? And I'm like, probably hundreds.
Yeah, so if you were using a clip and it wasn't sitting flush and you happen to get the wrong pack, please email us so we can get you the right
Sometimes
screws.
that escapes me how that takes place, because it's the same time every time, same screws, same clip, same little baggie, thousands of times. How does it become confusing?
Hey, Chris can't.
The thousandth and one time.
It's a rule they have for lives. You can't touch them on a live.
Can't even touch them because some goon shot some people on a live broadcast.
But we got a strike for something completely weird and not even like, I have a video of the same type of thing that's got over 1 million views of the same age kid, literally the same kid.
The same kid a year before.
And then we get a strike.
Well, this is what he does. He shows us his knife, like he holds it like this, and this was considered dangerous acts. Holding it, showing us. 16-year-old kid. We appealed it, and they said that's still dangerous, which basically tells me that a human didn't look at that. So now our YouTube, where it was gaining a couple hundred people a day, is like literally 5. They just quit showing our stuff.
Yeah, my mom said it's way down in the feed, and it used to be at the top also.
Yeah, they quit showing our stuff. And the bothersome part is that, we're humans here, and we treat people well, and we don't do unkind or unsafe things at all on this channel. And they still gave us this strike, and because of that, they've throttled showing our stuff.
Hey, Matthew,
intentionally.
Let us know if there's ever anything missing off your order. Let us know so we can get it to you.
Yeah, I mean, we're
happy to send it.
Yeah, we're human, and I would love.
I am going to do the V3 hunt because I think I saw more people say V3 than, but I didn't do the word yet, y'all. So that's the wrong hashtag. I didn't do V3. Y'all, wait just a minute.
Funny. Is that all of our gifts? It is all of our gifts.
Yes, Sam. If you want black screws, just send us an email.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a water. Bye.
Bye.
You want one?
Now I got to think of something to talk to them about while you're gone.
I can't hear you.
I guess I can set up.
They can hear me.
Yeah, you don't want the V3, but it's possible I can fit in also.
Look, guys, this is a weird addiction, but I love these fuzzy waters. Look raw.
You make them sound like they have mold. You call them fuzzy.
Yeah.
It's fizzy, right?
Fuzzy, because I'm weird. Oh. It said motion detected in your shop, and I'm like, what? Who's in my shop? Like, it was me walking through there. Sorry. Anyway, I like these.
Hey, Casey, I didn't have anyone send us any money for him. And he didn't reach out either. I did ask him to reach out to see if we could set up something for him, but I didn't hear him. Did he message? He didn't message on Patreon, did he?
Who?
Caleb.
That was who? No.
I don't think so. Yeah. What was the last somebody said?
Casey who?
Can you show CW's neck knife from Stephen Clayton?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
And
why didn't that
Andrea
dude
said
answer
a
my
minute
email?
ago that
What?
their son calls. I think she said he calls himself T.Kell 2.0. I
Nice.
think. Cute.
Cute, nothing. This thing is awesome. She said she wanted to do a neck knife and a little curvy thing, and she loves Warncliffs. You guys don't know that she's a Warncliffe girl. She loves them. So we together, see, look at that little hook. You can't let go of this thing. I know it's only plastic, but hey, and why did he answer my email?
Hunter, you don't even know what the name of our cat is, do you? I don't think we've ever even said that.
I don't know that our cat has an official name. Shop cat.
Laser that triangle CW logo on one side of that.
That triangle CW logo is getting.
Hey, how did you know that, Hunter? It's crazy. He knows everything.
What?
He knew the cat's name.
What is the cat's name?
Cherry.
That's what it was born as, but we've called it everything else. We also call it a he, and it's a she, which is the stupidest thing in the world. That CW logo is going to go right there.
Oh, yeah, somebody did ask to see those folders, too.
Oh, saw it.
Are you going to have some of those at Blade Show?
2.
But none for sale?
1 and 2.
But none for sale?
None for sale.
Why not?
Have you seen me finish 500 of these?
No.
That's why.
And we won't get them by then?
No way. There they are. Peanut butter jelly time. Let's do the other side purple. So it'll be peanut butter and jelly. So there they are. The twins. Can I do it at the same time?
I like chokehold kitty.
Yeah. Have you? Oh, you guys saw the new stickers, of course. So what are we doing with those stickers? Are we just giving them away to patrons? Are we selling them in a sticker pack, or what? You guys came up with the stickers. I freaking love them. What are we doing with them? Like, what's the goal with them?
Yeah, do y'all want those?
Yeah, I mean, I paid money to get them made.
I did throw some in Hunter's t-shirt order, though.
Not 0. Oops.
What do you mean not 0?
We shipped his medium shirt.
No, I didn't send him stickers. I knew Hunter would want them because he started the Discord. So
you know what we need to do? We need to start a Warncliffe wall. C-Dub's Warncliffe wall. Because people are sending her Warncliffes like crazy. And I'm jealous.
The word for the V3 is Frogman because of the collaborator, Jason Pike.
Man, I'm telling y'all don't even understand. Vosti.
They can't see what you're doing with that. I've got that.
I'm over here.
Thing up.
I'm just doing my own thing.
Well, can you at least let them see what you're doing?
I'm sorry. I'm playing with this. This is probably your. You love this one, right? A lot.
I do like it. Yeah.
This was the one that.
Let me move this so they can see it.
What's his face? Gosh, look at my beard falling off onto my shirt.
Roberto, glad y'all are okay. He dodged after the first round of storms with the tornado going south that's continued to rain. We have gotten 4.5 inches of rain since 5 a.m. and it's now 10:20.
Where are you?
I don't remember. Where are you out of, Roberto? I guess there was some bad.
Man, it's all over the place these days.
Yeah, we had some bad tornadoes up here too.
Everywhere. Everywhere, man. It's like everybody in the world's gotten angry. The weather's more angry. Or is that just me? Because I pay too much attention to geopolitics and stuff. Like, are things really that bad? Yeah, do we really need to worry about solar power? Is it really a big deal? Or do I even care about keeping my lights on? We're just talking about tornadoes? What happened? I don't know.
Oh, they're doing the giveaway.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just over here playing with knives.
It just makes me laugh because when I was telling my mom about that, can I say the idea that you have for the backyard, or is that private information?
I don't care.
That bunker.
Yeah.
She was cracking up. It was so funny because she said it made her think of that Blast from the Past movie where they come out and they've been underground.
Oh yeah.
For like
what's
years.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But look, man, we live in range of a freaking nuclear power generation facility. What the hell? It's not like I'm afraid that I'm going to have to go hide out in this bunker or anything, but I'm just like, man, I mean, Zaporozhye in Ukraine was targeted and is a hard target. So what is somebody? I don't know. I don't want to get too like, oh my God, but I'm just like, dang. I mean, this bunker is subterraneous. So I'm good here, I guess. Or something.
My mom said LOL.
This just took a weird turn.
Hunter, you getting some stickers? Cool. We'll show them on the send them to us.
What stickers?
He's getting some stickers with his logo, and your updated logo looks really good. I thought that the other day.
Me?
Hunter, his logo.
I don't know what you're...
You know, his
I know,
photo.
but you're like...
Sorry, I just read comments and...
I do that too. Like, we'll be driving somewhere, and I just assume that everybody knows where I need to go. So I just don't say shit.
We mentioned the FLNs earlier, Ronald. Sorry about the wait on those. They are still coming. There are still outstanding orders. And they're coming. We just are trying
They're
to get
built.
the
They're
sheets.
built. The grips are on. They're freaking sharp. Their logo. They're sitting in a bin waiting for Kydex. Thank you, USPS. I
guess if there's somebody that doesn't want to wait any longer, we could mail it with like they could order a leather sheath and then we can mail them their sheath when it gets done or something.
Yeah, we could wrap that bitch in cardboard and you can like tape it to your belt. Look like a warrior.
I
don't
feel
know.
awful about those things being so late.
Me too. I mean, we'll pay the
terrible.
extra shipping if you just want to hold the knife and not have anything to put it in. That's fine. I don't know. Something knife.
I know. I'm always trying to send it anyway. Like, can't we just send it to him?
Yeah, you could. I mean, slice up the postman.
When's
Maybe
the next drop for Striker, Taylor's Ridge, and Guardian? Is it August or July?
When I'm done shipping these orders that are outstanding, then we're going to transfer over to live. So
no, Tim JK, it wasn't. I think it was Savannah Dominguez. I'm pretty sure won the first one, and then did we give away 2 knives already?
I don't know. I'm just here.
No, I don't think we did give away a set. We're on our second one right now.
Let's talk about Blade Show. What do you guys want to talk about?
We're getting a cool booth if it all works out.
Yeah, man. Woo, man. The booth is going to be awesome. It's going to be a spectacle. It's going to look awesome. It's going to look professional. It's going to look badass. It's going to look huge. Grant's head will be this big around. And he's very embarrassed about that, by the way. And that's it. I hope to see every one of you there. I won't have a knife to sell you. No, I'm kidding. We'll have some stuff. We're going to have some stuff. It's just going to be like all hands on deck. I wasn't allowed to get sick, and I was stupid enough to get it. And we really shouldn't do that. 2 weeks before Blade Show.
Live stream some of Blade Show, question mark. I don't see why not.
Yeah, we did
that.
Yeah, well, look, we got mics. We record
it might be that he's got to talk to customers and stuff, and y'all could just watch it. If y'all are interested in that and you don't care that we're not.
Look, man, y'all watch me with the customers, you will be like pulling the money out of your pockets. But man, good thing that dude doesn't sell cars. Just kidding. No, I'm the same human in person.
Walter, we are going to have the agents. They are going to sell first on Patreon.
But I'm taking a separate batch. Now, listen.
Hold on, let me answer a couple of these questions. Tack bags, we are going to start shipping blades in those after we're done with all our boxes that we've already purchased because we don't want to waste the money.
I just bought 3,000 boxes.
Yeah. So after that, we're going to start shipping in the bags.
Probably.
Ops Hawk next date?
That's October.
Jason Bailey. Ops Hawk is October.
Sentimental hogwash. Sorry.
Doing that again? George Bailey?
Yeah, George Bailey. Your dad told me that story about you, Jason. Yeah.
HPD in the house. I just want to meet both of you.
Which HPD? Henry County? Hamilton?
I have 2-year-old twins that leech all my money. No Blade Show for me from Will B.
You can just walk around. I'll give you a t-shirt, a sticker, and a hat. Here you go.
Yes, Peach Phallus. Is it Peach Falace? Peach Phallus?
You've asked this before.
I know, I forgot. I need like
she doesn't care about you. That's all you need to know.
It.
She doesn't care enough to remember your name.
Yes, Blade Show Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really the only real Blade Show is Atlanta.
Josh, no, I don't think we could take the laser engraver to the show. It's pretty
It's
set up.
big. It's big. You know, I guess you could pull a car in that room technically, but no.
Gun mats and Warrior Color Night Series grips. Are we showing out of stock on the Warrior grips? We have never even put the gun mats on the website.
Nope. Because we're too busy making knives. I don't know. Literally, we were talking about this yesterday. We have, we're kind of in the middle. We're like this mid-sized.
Hunter, don't tell Josh anything we need because then he just buys it.
Yeah. Yeah. What we need is an employee.
Josh is going to buy an engraving machine just for his engravings at Blade Show.
I mean, look, dude, getting the settings for that stuff, it literally, my laser engraver was 10 grand. And it only speaks Mandarin. So it had all the instructions were in these shapes and weird things. And I had to figure out how to do everything on that thing. So
Ryan, we can get you a gun mat.
Engraving.
Send us an email.
We need more of the gun mats. Here's the thing. We need an inventory person. Somebody reached out to me about taking vacation to come do our inventory.
Was it Privis? Was it you, Privis?
It may have been.
Somebody emailed about that?
And I read the email. I don't know if I responded. I started to say, bring your ass on. But then I also was like, well, I mean, if you're taking vacation to come here and you do this awesome thing and I have to have it for the rest of my life, I'm kind of screwed. So no.
Not Privis.
I don't.
Who was that?
It's a patron.
Apache grips, Warrior grips. If you're looking for grips that say sold out, please send us an email and we'll see.
We'll have to check because we don't really have the existing website does not allow us.
I'm going to do a gun mat giveaway in a minute because a lot of people are saying I want a gun mat. So let me do this.
I may have some
V3.
No, I don't
giveaway and then we'll do that.
No, I don't have any of those new ones.
Oh, it was K&M Knives, honey. He's still waiting on you to respond. Why don't you respond to him right now?
I'll just tell you right now. We need the assistance. What we need here is a human that opens a box, puts the crap that's in the box in inventory, but our current website, Shopify is just not set up to do the level of sales that we do and the details. So they're good if you want to. What?
Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Miguel Febre.
I recognize that name.
You won a V3.
Ta-da! Cool. So we can't inventory each little screw on the current website, but the ability is there with the new BigCommerce website. We have that ability. We need a receiving person to receive and put in inventory.
We need a person to take pictures of
We need a person to take pictures of
them up on the
merchandise
website.
And put them on the website and keep track of all that crap. And we need a person, I think we need a person to start taking over the shipping from our daughter because my gosh, is she freaking busy. Like, there's just so much going on.
She likes doing it though.
I know she does, but if we... Laser Pecker, what is wrong with you sending me gross stuff?
Who sent you that?
That's just the name of it. It's that thing that Josh is
Oh.
Get. But the name of it is Laser Pecker, which is just vile. We don't talk about stuff like that here. I've seen those and I doubt that will work, to be honest. But and by the way, the fumes that come off of when you engrave nickel boron, nickel vaporized by a laser, is incredibly deadly. We have a very expensive fume evacuation thingamajigger because we don't want to die. So if you don't want to kill all of Blade Show, you might want to go out in the parking lot with
He said he'll reach out this week and y'all can talk about it.
Yeah, because it's not a set position. It's kind of multifaceted because we've been to get buried, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ed Barkley, they're not on the... We've never put the gun mats on the website.
Never did. We just don't have the opportunity. Like, I can't even answer his email, and from his email, he is like gangster level at inventory. But it's not a part-time position, and it's not a remote position, and I don't even know what that pays.
All right, we're going to give away a gun mat for people that were asking for the gun mat. If y'all don't think you're going to use the gun mat, be nice to the people that really want it and just don't even enter the giveaway, because this is a specific thing people want.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, let it go to people that
But what if they want to wear it as like a breechcloth? I don't know.
Are you going to have black hats at the show?
Yeah, man. Are the black hats on the website either? I just got 400 of them.
They might be.
We make this super high quality blade, and I think our merch is really cool, and Lee has really been a big part of some of the cool stuff we've got too, and you guys help us design stuff. We just don't have the time to do all this crap. Like I will set out to take a picture of a gun mat and put it on the website and put some inventory in.
Mr. Ed, I think didn't we put a green shirt in Mr. Ed's pack yesterday?
Yeah.
Yep, you're getting one. It's on its way. It'll be on its way tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we packed it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That and a couple hats.
Yep, some mesh hats you've been waiting on for
mesh hats, plural, 2 of them. Yeah, that's the kind of crap that we need done, but we kind of have to go in a priority level.
You have a gun mat to show?
I mean, I don't have a camo one because
you went and looked. I didn't know if you had
people
one.
take them when they come over.
Dennis Ackerman, do these people even have guns? LOL.
Yeah.
I think it's fun just to enter and see if you win.
I mean, I guess you could call it a knife display mat too. Here's one of them.
You can use it for other things. Tim actually uses it to take pictures on sometimes.
It just happened to be under
Yes, Ed, send us an email.
Here's one. So this one is very popular. The other one is, I can show you the baby version of it over here by my computer. The other one looks like this, and it's just a giant version of this mouse pad.
So it's like a big mouse pad.
This one is my personal favorite, but I think
I doubt the post office will be open tomorrow, so all that stuff's not going to go out. We packaged a bunch of stuff.
Why are you such a liar, camera wife?
So it won't go out till Tuesday. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
For people that got notified that their stuff was shipping.
I'm trying to get Miss Told to make us the super long gun mats, because when I'm working on my rifles, I use a 36-inch one, big long one. He probably can easily do that, but whatever.
Ross said he'd use it for a desk cover for his laptop and keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would work.
Yep. Lots of uses, honestly. I mean, I use it for all kind of stuff.
Placemat for ribs or crab.
Yeah, man. Crabs. There's a problem with those freaking crabs that Josh sent us. Now every other crab in the world sucks. So what I can afford to buy sucks. I don't even want them anymore.
I know. Once you've tried it, you can't go back.
No, I'm just kidding. I really feel honored to be able to partake in stuff like that. And I need to lobster. Remember?
We got about 20 minutes, guys. I probably will give away a hawk too before the end of this thing.
Probably.
And if y'all have any questions about any knives you want to see, let us know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The agents will be going to the top tier first. Yes.
Whew. We're going to get some hate mail over that.
Why?
Because some people are going to say, I can't afford to do that.
Yeah.
And then we're going to say,
it's hard.
I don't know what to do about that.
Do you have a favorite pistol red dot sight?
Yes. I like currently I'm using the Holosun 509 ACSS, which is the Vulcan reticle. It's got that chevron. I really like the chevron because at the point of the chevron, that is zeroed at 25 yards, right? And then as you step up the chevron, 50, 100, and then the bottom, 200. For a pistol, that doesn't make sense, but you get the idea. So if you're inside of 5 yards, you'll put this little chevron over like it's wearing a hat, and you'll hit dead center at like 7 to 15 yards. It's really cool. And that is an enclosed emitter optic, which I like because I have personally gotten water and dirt and crap in my red dots and they're just completely ass. So they do look a little bit like a Connex trailer sitting on top of your super nice pistol. Those are my current that I like the most. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pistols that have that optic on it. That one. I really like Trigicon's optics too, for a lot of reasons. I just want an enclosed emitter. That's my favorite right now, but I think they're working on that. I have a Romeo 1 Pro. That's pretty good, the SIG one, but that's about it.
Pete Stakes says SBR question: if you buy a SBR, at what point is the tax stamp purchase due, before or after? Before.
So, well, you can buy, here's what you do. Buy it as a pistol. Register it as an SBR. It'll come through a lot freaking faster than buy the stock for it. Unless it's one of those that you can't. Like I did with my Rattler. I bought it as a pistol without the stock. But it's easy on a Rattler because then you just buy the thing that just one screw and it's automatically a short SBR.
Do you have an accomplice over there? Somebody would like to see.
I do. But like if you order an SBR from Palmetto State, they're going to send it to you, and it is your job to make that thing into a pistol until you get your tax approval. There it is. There's the accomplice.
So what's the purpose of this blade? Like, what's its...
It's kind of EDC campy. So it's small enough that you can carry this every day, but it's got a much wider height-wise blade for more camp style task. I mean, it's a great EDC blade, honestly. It's a really, really good blade.
Can you grab a Bushman while you're at it and compare the two?
This doesn't have the swedge on the
I'm about
Bushman.
to do this giveaway before you hold it up.
Where did my freaking... Okay, I don't know. Where my Bushman with a swedge went? Who's got it?
Wacko! Wacko Jr., do you have a gun mat already? You just want another one if you don't have one.
How many guns do you have? I got lots of gun mats, and I use them every day. So there you go. Handle length is about the same. There's just a few more finger grooves on the Bushman. And the blade's a little longer, more of a drop point. This is more of a clip. So those are your side by each.
Yay! Wacko Jr. doesn't have one. Now he has one. Can you show the Tonto agent again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Bubba07.
That reminds me that I need to send the paperwork over to the collaborator of this blade. Don't I? I seem to like it when I do it from this angle better. That's a piece of Velcro to stick it on the wall. So there's the blade.
Will you be adding jumping to the Guardian?
Yeah.
Is the Agent 006 going to be dropping this year?
I think so. The rate that we're dropping all of them, I think so.
Frogman and the Accomplice comparison, if you want to pick the Accomplice back up.
So there's the...
Yes, Inferno Eagles, the Night Guards are in process. We have them in the shop right now.
Yep. They're tumbled. We just got to sharpen them. And we got to build the sheath.
So grab the Accomplice and Bushman, and then also we're going to do an Agent and an Ops comparison.
We did Accomplice and Bushman. What was the next?
I meant to say...
V3 and...
Wait, what was it that he asked for? The FMF.
Oh, FMF and what?
Accomplice.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you'll notice, they have a similar clip, but not exactly the same. But there's a big size difference in these two. Big size difference. If it would... I don't know why it likes it from this side better. So, big. This is more of an EDC blade. This is a big blade. The FMF. They pair well, though. You know what I mean? If you had small camp chores and then one is your survival blade.
And then I think you showed it before, but I guess he wasn't on earlier. Can you do the agent and the Ops Hawk comparison?
Yeah.
Derek, did you have a January combatant or April? Because
so
the
size-wise,
January we are shipping. If you want to reach out, see where you're at, we'll tell you.
So there's size-wise. And then the handle, it's a little shorter. So the agent is what we're making kind of your everyday carry combat style blade.
Yeah, it should be going out. We shipped a ton of the ABL and we're doing the
80 CRVs. They're built out. I saw a bunch of them, so we'll be shipping a bunch this week. So this is bigger. So this would be pretty tough to EDC, especially cross draw. I don't know if you could, but you could wear it on your belt horizontally or vertically, excuse me. And this is a lot more clandestine. So, man, look at that diamond shaped blade. Woo, nasty.
And that little hook at the bottom, that serves a purpose for grip, like for holding on to it.
Yeah, and it really, it locks you in, so it feels like it's grabbing you back.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it's in your pocket, that little tail, it just draws. And there's also the jimping here, so that your thumb hits that when you draw, and then you've got traction on the back.
What grip is on that Ops Hawk?
That's multicam. That's the multicam grip.
Y'all have a shipping date for the Taylor's Ridge.
Weren't they April?
I hope.
Yeah, they were an April drop, so not yet, no.
What's the blade length on the Agent 001?
3.35 inches.
Isn't that live now on the website for people that want to go read about
the
it?
stats are over there too. I just didn't get the weight. I don't know where my stupid scale is. Where's that little, that little mini one?
Yeah. The one you stole from the kitchen?
Yeah. Where's your kitchen scale? Did you steal it back?
No. Well, maybe I did.
Whatever. She's measuring out cocaine with it. Yeah. So I literally did that this morning. So you're going to notice that the measurements are like 3.35.
Do you have any examples of the rest of the Ops series?
Where did that picture go?
Any word back about Secret Service double-edged Tonto? How far out are they? I'm giving you too many questions all at once.
You are giving me too many questions.
So the last giveaway for the Blim Nighthawk is #Hawk.
Let's be clear. We are not in any official capacity manufacturing that blade. BTW, that's not public information.
How many days until release of Agent? Let's see, 12?
Where?
Like
I don't know if I can find. When I redid the bunker, I took that paper down that had the. So no, I don't have.
So we don't have the Ops pictures here. We'll try to bring them next week.
I don't think so. No. They're somewhere around here. I just don't know exactly where. I don't know. What I did with them. Gone. It's gone. What else? Any other questions?
Right now they're entering this last. You want to show the Nighthawk for people that are new, that don't know what it looks like?
Nighthawk?
Yeah, that's what I'm giving away.
You're giving away a hawk?
Not an Ops Hawk. This is for a Nighthawk.
Which means it has the Night grip platform, because the very first blade on that was the Nightshade Reverse Tonto. So there it is. There's your hawk. Ring grip. 165 thick. Full length swedge. Americanized Tonto.
Are we going to have... Is the cat down here?
No.
Andrea wanted to see the kitty. Stephen Clayton's wife.
Sometimes it hides behind that thing.
It was down here earlier. I think it left.
I stabbed it.
No, you didn't.
No, I wouldn't do that.
And also, can you show the Nightguard 2.0 again? Because people didn't see it that are just joining.
Okay. Yeah. So here's the final. Let's put it up next to the original Nightguard. So I was going to discontinue the original, which is this one with this gray micarta grip. This one.
Why were you going to discontinue it?
Because a lot of people complained when they got it that they didn't understand this edge was not a paper cutting edge.
Oh no, but people still loved it.
People are like, no, please don't. So this is going to be, I may need to just name it something different. So if you'll notice, it uses the same profile, 100% the same. It just has a high grind.
You are naming it something different. Night Guardian 2.0 and the other one's just the Night Guard.
Yeah, maybe. But then people are going to think that the regular Night Guardian is like it's diminutive.
Oh.
Poor little fella. He had to be, do you want this old crappy one or this new awesome one? So maybe I should. But anyway, we maintain this back edge for strength. But we raise this up to a traditional. So we
I think people that understand that like that for the gaping open.
Yep, that's right. And it's triple edged.
The January Night Guards are the original. We actually don't even have these.
They were stolen by the post office.
And Tim did buy some Apple tags, and we're trying to do some stuff to mitigate some of the lost blades because we've just lost way too much.
I just don't know that, so I have an air tag. What the hell am I going to do with that when they lose them? This is the city that they were lost in? I don't know. Because when I track the crap, they're...
Yeah, just Jonathan Greenwald said.
That's pretty funny, Matthew.
What?
He said, you could send me my agent and we'll call it a secret agent. Yeah, not a secret anymore. Okay, so let's talk about what happened with these things. So shipped on April the 26th.
Everybody wants you to see more blade tests with meats.
Yeah, I can't even put our stupid products on the website. I can't do fun stuff anymore. Yeah, I'd love, we can't even find time to make a full-length video. Our goal this week, let's make a full-length video for the first time in 10 years on the agent, talk about it, and you're sick. She was sick, now I am sick, and the kids are sick, so maybe I'll feel well enough to do that, but then we're what? 12, 13 days from Blade Show? It's not like we got 2 weeks until Blade Show starts. We just say we got 1 week to get ready because we'll start moving in over there Thursday. So we got to be done with everything by the Wednesday after next, 10 days.
You know what honestly doesn't take any effort is lives. So if we wanted to just do some live meat cutting tests, I could just take my phone out there and film you doing it.
I love the lives because we get to interact. You know what I mean? It's really cool. I way more prefer it. I wish YouTube had stopped throttling our crap back so that we don't have to consider leaving their platform because the lives are awesome. They're informative. You can ask your questions where your orders are. You can ask questions about blades.
You got $10 more for your coffee fund from Fish Ranch.
Can you tell that I need coffee right now?
Gus said they're going to show up on eBay in the future.
What?
The lost blades.
Oh, I know. If somebody orders 200 freaking Night Stalker grips, I'm going to know. Hey, I was wondering if I could buy 400 screws and 200 of your grips. I really like your stuff and want a bunch of them.
Looking to order a Night Stalker trainer and wondering, do the trainers come unsharpened or are they also rounded off?
They're both. So they're completely rounded off on the front. We take to the top 3/8 off and round that over, make it a really thick edge too. So it'll use the same sheath, it'll have the same grip, it'll have the same heft, heat treat, everything. So you can actually train at speed with the blade that moves and feels and carries and draws like the original. But
I still am hoping that we're going to get those Night Guards.
I don't know how in the world you're holding out hope because
it still is showing that it's moving.
Tomorrow is a month that they were shipped priority mail.
When did TS-87 ship?
They should ship within a.
Josh has given us 3 $99.99s today. That is crazy. We thank you so much. And he said for 200 Night Stalker grips.
Hilarious. That's pretty funny. Look, man, if you got them, just bring them down to Blade Show. Because you guys do the math. 200.
Mr. Ed wants to know if you're going to have all the grip colors at the show. That's a good idea so that people can see them in person.
Yeah, we usually do. That's
Why don't you tell Grant to put all of them together?
Well, they were, remember? That's part of what makes it so effing crazy is why we told Measured Texture that he can't come behind the booth. And a bunch of other people, but he's a patron. So that happens. People come and they've seen our stuff and they want to handle it, they want to hold it, they want to feel it.
Murdoch's Crew, $99.99 for 400 screws.
Wait a second. Are you taking names? You taking names? Who's buying the freaking stuff? You got Josh and then you got Murdoch over there. They're buying the shit. You know what I'm saying? Freaking. Who's going to buy the sheaths? You know what it cost me to make a sheath? We sell it for $20 and it cost me $13 to make the damn thing. Plus we hardware, plus clip, plus paying my guys to do it. Not making money on those kind of things. So when we do a warranty replacement, you know what I'm saying? It actually costs money.
Any news about the throwing knife from Umberto?
No, we kind of paused it, but if the response is high enough, we will do it. That's just, you know, like
I've had a lot of people ask about the kitchen knives.
I mean, I have the little plastikies here. They must have got hot. This one, look, it warped in heat treat. Look at it.
Bubba07 wants to know what color underwear you're wearing.
Black. Is there any other color? Because that way I can shit my pants and nobody knows. That's why I do that. I don't want my stinky stripe to be showing.
What in the world, Josh? Josh is giving us $200 now. Another $200. $199.99 for sheaths.
So now we know where they are.
You hear that, honey?
He has them. He travels the Eastern Seaboard. He stole the bastards.
Thank you, Josh.
He's a mole. So
we really appreciate that. That's so nice.
I know. I'm just joking. I'm not super good at emotion. We can hug, though, at a later date. This one. Oh, you want to hear something funny? Our littlest, the 9-year-old, she saw the sticker of the where is it? Anyway, the
stinky stripe.
No, yeah, she saw that one too. She was very confused about that.
Oh, the T.Kell hug one.
Yeah, so she didn't understand why I was trying to kill people, and then she goes, "Is that the cat?" So I drew a little face on it.
You know what it looks like? It kind of looks like you put like a sheet over somebody's head.
That's bad. Here, let's.
No, I love that sticker.
Me too, man. This came from the brain of Stephen Clayton and the pen of.
Hey, Ben Simon gave us $1.99 for one sheath rivet.
That's pretty freaking funny. No, I mean, thanks, guys, because it really does help us recoup what the postal workers have stolen.
Yeah, really.
I don't understand. There's somewhere. Somebody knows. Like, you know what I mean? I need a pen. Let's do it. Let's draw on this little fella.
Nope, Jason, I'm saving the best for last. I'm about to do the drawing. We got 2 minutes left.
Get out of here, Jason.
Let me do it. It is time. It's finally time. What are you doing back there, honey?
I'm just making this fella really, really sad. He's having a rough freaking day.
Hey, Wacko Jr. gave us $5. He said, hey, not related, but I need 200 boxes that would fit Night Series blades.
Yeah, nothing. This dude.
Thank you. Jeremy Winkler, you won.
Here's what it is. Jeremy Winkler is related to Daniel Winkler, and he stole the blades. That's what happened. All right.
Congratulations.
Those of you that don't have an imagination, this is what the sticker translates to. Look how sad he is.
Why'd you make yourself Johnny?
I'm Asian, man. I'm wicked. I'm just not me. I don't do things like this. He's sad. He looks less phallic now. It looks more like
He
a
doesn't
human.
look very scared though. You look mad. He doesn't look scared at all. He's like, "Will you please just let go of me?"
Here, please stop it. Here, let's change his whole
You should have made him look scared at least.
Now he looks like he's been on drugs for a month. Where'd he go? Where is it? It looks like I'm choking Voldemort. There it is. Look. I choke you. Okay. I was trying to look all angry, but now I look Asian. Oh yeah, really pissed
Stop
off
making
Asian
me
guy.
crack up.
Uh-huh.
Mike McDonald said those faces need to be on there. Sign it and give it away. That's a fantastic idea.
No,
Let's do it.
It's gonna rub off of there.
No, let's sign it and give it away. It won't dry.
I don't know. This is that pen that Raymond Johnson gave me.
You think it'll dry? That would be cool. Do y'all want this? Or you
No way. Nobody wants
They
this
did. They said give it away.
sticker that I put this thing on.
Y'all want it? Real quick, answer.
Here it
If
is.
you want it.
That is supposed to be my signature, but it didn't work out so well. Look, it looks like I just had a half-year-old sign this with his terrible... Where is it? There it is.
Wow, it's your real signature.
That is what it looks like on my driver's license. You can't see... Look, here. Do you love it? Isn't it awesome? I just covered the whole thing.
Oops, this is the wrong.
Whatever. It's dumb.
Let's give away this.
You know what I'm going to do?
Really quick.
I'm going to wipe my anus with it, and it'll be a Stinky Stripe limited edition at the same time. Oh, I might have to take some medicine for once in my life.
All right, let me hurry up and do this, y'all. This is a cool sticker. Hashtag sticker. Here it comes.
Nobody wants that sticker.
They do want it. Practice your signature for Blade Show.
I've never had any. Well, we have had a couple people ask me to sign merchandise this year, which is like
with your germs. It's a sticker, not a sticker.
Oh my gosh! I'm not wearing my mask in that sticker. I'm gonna get canceled. I am totally canceled.
Hey, whoever wins that sticker, put it in a frame.
Whatever. Nobody's entering this. Nobody cares about
They're entering. They're totally entering.
It'd be the most expensive sticker in the world. $5 for shipping for a 10-cent sticker. Actually, I don't know what they cost. I just throw money away. Josh paid for them.
Now look, make sure you keep that in a safe space.
A safe space.
A safe spot, because people...
Man, go woke and go broke.
People are expecting that sticker.
It's right there. Look.
Okay.
Here.
Whoever wins this is expecting that specific sticker.
Ta-da-da. He's being held up by this knight over here. Now it looks like the knight's getting choked out. The guy with the wiener-shaped head. I choked him. That's how you know.
You triggered Phil Billy.
What happened?
You triggered him. So it was a trigger word.
Which one?
Woke? Stephen Clayton said for Joey, hashtag I choke you.
Oh God. That's going to be a thing now. And I'm going to get in some kind of trouble for some disparaging comment against Asian Americans.
You didn't say anything.
You called me Asian.
Well, that's because you looked like that. That's just features.
That's just... Well, it depends on what school of thought. You could be whatever. You could be an Asian person if you feel like it, apparently. Tomorrow, I will be a tank. Just so you know. That's going to be the next live. Tim identifies as a tank. I'm just going to... It'll be cool, though. It's totally fine. I'm going to identify as a tank, and I'm just going to go around and start blowing up people's cars. But it's not a problem because I feel like inside I'm a tank.
Yeah, so I'll throw in a hat. Somebody suggested that.
You notice how she cut me off because I'm getting too crazy.
Thomas Maloney says it looks Mongolian.
Yeah. Mongols. Straight up.
It's the lack of coffee, LOL.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not over medicated because this is how I am normally. But she used to edit all this stuff out on the videos, and now we just do it on the lives because YouTube doesn't show our videos anymore. This is it. You guys have to be subjected. You're volunteering for this.
All right, let's do this so we can jump off. We're over by about 5 minutes.
Ooh, how many minutes were we late because of you?
I'm sorry, it was a good idea.
I just do what I'm told. Coffee.
And it went to Ray Johnson. He totally deserves that.
Yeah. You know why it went to Ray?
Because he has like...
Look, it went to Raymond because I put it on the statue that he gave me this week.
Oh
and I used his pen to draw on it.
Oh my gosh, that's a little creepy.
Ray, give me my knives. You stole those too.
That's pretty cool.
See, I used your pens, like for real.
And, but yeah, it's like on his thing.
Here, let's do it like this. There. Can you see it? No, I'll show you. That's
so
nuts.
Cool.
That's crazy that I actually used his pen to draw on it. Look, and I used his little dude to hold it. You can't see it, but it's there.
That's pretty dang cool. Yeah, can I say that when I was looking up one of his orders the other day, it said like 48 orders? I was like, man, that's crazy. That's so cool.
I had somebody get hateful with me on a message. I'm so sorry that it inconveniences you over my 2 orders. And I'm like, you're still rude. And we have people that have 50 orders that are not rude. So I'm not sure. You're 48 times more rude than they are. I'm not sure what that gets you in the world of I can still be an asshole.
All right, y'all. You know? We'll see y'all next week.
Look, she kicked me off.
Well, we're over by like 6 minutes.
How many people are still watching you 6 minutes over?
200.
Okay, 200 people. So we lost 60 this week because of disparaging remarks about being a tank. Have a great week, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Carry on.
Bye.
Off of here. Get out.